Hey folks, I'm Sir Glory, and welcome to part 56 of my campaign as Gondor in Divide and Conquer. And things are getting pretty tough for us, particularly over here in western Osgiliath, where we're being attacked once again. We're outnumbered by more than 4 to 1. So we're going to go ahead, fight the battle, and see if we can survive this. We've had problems with having lost Pelargir, lost a lot of income, and we've not been able to maintain our armies, whereas Mordor just continually throw more and more troops against us. And the troops are thrown against us are actually becoming a better tier than they were before. So we're seeing more in the way of Black Orcs and Black Orcs with halberds and Sauron's Will and the like. Anyway, we're going to have the same sort of setup as normal. And then have our generals in behind. And then Gondor militia back there. Territorial guardsmen, you're just going to hold this position back here. In case anything gets through, do the best you can. Right, let's start the battle. We'll get the troops on the march. And sort them out once we get them forward. So this is not going to be anything special in terms of tactics. Might be special in terms of the outcome. Might be the first time we've been defeated. In western Osgiliath at least. So, Gondor spearmen. Yeah, sort of around there. Fountain guard across there, and let's get you. That you cross here. In terms of our generals, you're just going to be the backup there. We'll have you as the backup in here, and then Forlong, you're going to have to cover this gap. Might have you a bit further back, just to protect the archers should anybody advance towards them. Gondor militia, just hold position in here, and we can fast forward again. Let's make sure these guys are in position. Looks okay. So, how will we fare? I have to say, not particularly confident with this. You've probably noticed that I drew Boromir out, got him safely back out of the way, rather than have him die defending western Osgiliath. Denethor's on a downward slope in terms of his mental position. So Boromir will eventually have to take over as the lead of our faction. Just going to let these guys get in close. At least it's Orc host, Orc fighters, Moran and Guard. We're not seeing medium infantry at the moment anyway. And
Archers standing by.
We will let them get into contact before we start shooting them.
Archers at the ready. Attack!
And then see what we can do. Few losses. I would have hoped for more. We'll just let the archers continue peppering away. Orc close, orc archers. Back there we can't see yet. So, Fountain Guard are only... well, they're not yet in combat, I don't think. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Still doing okay here. We're beginning to whittle them down, and eventually they will get into contact with the Fountain Guard. I think we might actually just at least go up to 2 times speed. And we've got some poking going on with these big sticks over here now. And again, it looks like just man and Gardock maulers, archers again back there. So nothing too much to worry about, apart from the overwhelming numbers. We're going to take some real losses down in here now.
Defeat seems almost certain.
Over here, they're a wee bit reluctant to get into contact with our Fountain Guard. These guys are almost out of ammo. I was thinking about changing their targets, but we won't do that. Let's get this general unit up there and get ready to go in and help out the Gondor spearmen. And with the archers done, we're going to have Forlong take up position there. Oh, the enemy general's dead. That's a good sign this early on. Let's come back down to normal speed. We'll move Gondor militia forward. And we'll bring the archers back. And you can guard the path through there. Okay, Forlong. They're shaken. Go and attack them in the flank. And we'll chip in some leadership as well. And I'd rather see you perhaps run. There you go. I guess that's as much of a challenge as we're going to get. Like 9% losses compared with 16. It's probably time to throw these guys in. They're wavering, but that's the orc archers. No, hang on. I want to, or I prefer. We've got some breaking going on. Just attack whoever then. And with that being the case, let's take you off guard mode. Attack those orc archers, get them broken. This could... no, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say this actually could work. Because there are still huge numbers of them, but their general's dead. There's a lot of breaking and wavering going on there. We've only killed just about a quarter of them.
Goes our way. Let's pray it remains as such.
There's lots of routing going on. I think I'm going to bring you guys out here for now. For long, let's have some more leadership. Focus on them. And Fountain Guard. Find somebody who's not broken, if you can. Right, let's go for anyone who's shaken or wavering. And yeah, just push on through as much as you can. Who's this? Attack them, actually. You attack them. And bring territorial or Gondor militia forward as well. Because we might throw them up. All of a sudden I'm feeling quite confident here. Still a long way to go, obviously. Everyone just smash into them. Two times speed. Let's see these guys turn and run. Did you hear that your general's dead? I wonder if anybody had mentioned that to you. Drive them back. Obviously the problem is that these guys are all, well, they're returning to the battle, but they probably wouldn't stand too long. I'm trying to catch that steady unit. Okay, probably have some more leadership. Men, you can do it. I wonder if it would have been better to have just stood back and let them return to the end of the bridge before I rather than come up. It might have been, but I'm hoping to get into these archers back here. I'm shooting at the Gondor militia, which probably is the best. Although we do need to spend money to recover their casualties. Getting close to 50% losses on their side. Going to bring Fanuilond back here for now. Just because I wonder if it's difficult for him or his men to swing their axes in there. You all come back there, please. There we go, out of the fight. You can rest up and then we'll throw you back in eventually.
Assail the enemies of Gondor! We shall win this war. Men of Gondor!
And there's orc maulers there who are steady.
We shall win this war.
And some archers.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Good stuff. taking casualties back there. Just come forward and attack again. And you can pop some leadership.
Never again! For the land of my people fall into enemy hands! Defenders of the White Tree!
Okay. For long the Fat's Axemen come in and swell our ranks again. Looks like we are pushing them back. Thinking I might throw the Gondor militia in, but then they're not really going to make much of a difference if they can't get into the fight up here. I think Fanuilond again, you just seem to take a lot of casualties, but then the Fountain Guard are as well. Let's go ahead, have you try and get back into them. Your units here, hit those maulers. Three-quarters of them killed, and it looks like they're just about to break.
Men of Gondor, never again! For the land of my people fall into enemy hands!
Gonna attack these archers.
Let us prepare for this war.
Charge! Go and kill them.
If we continue like this, we will
you as
smash
well.
the enemy.
Charge!
One-armed guard. Come on, smash them. And we will have defended Western Osgiliath yet again.
Behold
In the
how our
battle,
cowardly
we only
foe,
lost
the enemy,
229
are
men.
utterly vanquished.
And no friendly
This
fire,
is
that's a
great
good position. I
victory, worthy
meant to
of
comment on
only
that
the
before.
mightiest of generals.
When we have that sort of set up. But look at the Fountain Guard, 1100 casualties. And another 186 prisoners. Not too shabby at all. Casualties healed. Gondor Spearmen. Fountain Guard get nobody back. Okay. Can't be unhappy with that. But the question is, how long can we keep on doing that? Right, let's see. Oh well, I suppose it is the end turn, so
The enemy.
we need to see what Mordor gets up to. Just going to go ahead, execute. We didn't besiege us either at Kirandros or Western Osgiliath. Even a single turn's respite would be good. And nothing happened down south either. Okay. When's the last time we only saw the end of turn report? And we've got a huge amount of money. So what I want to do with that huge amount of money is get the barracks. Not been able to afford that for a long time. And retrain. Before I do that, what do I have over here? We've got some archers that can send across, but we lost one of our units with Ithilien Rangers up here. So let's send the Osgiliath veterans up there instead.
Yes.
And the Gondor archers can come across here. $13 turns before we get more Fountain Guard. 6 before we get more Spearmen. Right, before we do anything else here, let's have a look down here. I do have these troops coming up.
Orders.
Spearmen, Territorial Guardsmen, they're heading for Minas Tirith, but I'm actually going to send them straight into Western Osgiliath.
As you wish.
And just merge them up. Helps out slightly. We also have these troops
My lord.
heading down here.
Maintain order.
Your will, my lord.
Okay. What we're going to do then is have you come along to here.
Forward.
My lord. By your command. We can
And
go no further today.
you come and stand in Pelargir for now.
As you wish.
Captain of Gondor.
Do I want to bring one of those generals back?
Awaiting your command.
Protect the blood of Numenor.
We'll leave it for now. I think I might send Turlin up to Brethil. Just to try and improve our income slightly. But I'm not going to send anybody else forward at the moment. Could potentially bring Territorial Guardsmen north, but actually we need a general in here.
Awaiting your command.
Right, what do we have around? We've got 2 generals there. We don't need 2. We do need some help in here. Let's send Hurin into Kirandros. And up here we're going to retrain both of them. We'll recruit a new unit of Territorial Guardsmen and merge these. Yeah, settle for that there. Do I want to recruit more troops though? What can we recruit in Minas Tirith? Benin Marines. They take 2 turns and 3 turns to recruit these guys. The Labadan clansmen, attack of 6. Defense of 13. And they're very expensive in terms of their upkeep. They've got a better charge bonus, slightly better than the Gondor militia. So I think we'll just recruit. No. No, I don't want the Gondor militia. I want more these guys here. Just for now, to stand and receive the initial charge. Okay. We've still got a wee bit of money. We can't retrain anything in here apart from the General's Bodyguard, which I don't really want to do. And we're retraining up there as much as we can. I suppose it would make sense to retrain one of these guys. can't retrain anything there. We could... Do I want to repair the leather tanner? I suppose it's worth spending the money on. We're not going to retrain anything else. And what I should also do while I'm here is just make sure that we've got a very high tax rate wherever we can. Karasast, public order wouldn't sustain it. That's a citadel and a fortress, a castle, a keep. Fanuilond can't do anything. Editshare, you could go up to very high. And that's us back at Pelargir. So what does that mean for us? Well, we should have income. Was it 3,700? We're spending on the barracks. So we should be very well off financially. What I could also do is disband all this nonsense down here.
Ships ready.
I think I will. I'm not using these at all. We have, what's his name, Derver in here. He's keeping an eye on the crossings there for us. Maybe move you back to there.
Approaching quietly.
Right.
Protect the blood of
Orders.
Hook you guys together.
Forward.
I'd love to take Fanuilond, but this needs to be cleared out before we do that. Victory at Western Osgiliath has given me a tiny bit of respite, and I've probably wasted it. I should have sent some of these guys back up to help with the defence, but I think with the retraining that we're doing and the recruitment in other places, will hopefully be okay. Fingers crossed. Okay, it's time to put in a break. I'll run through the end turn next time out. So for now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I hope to see you again next time. Cheers.